Good day, everyone. I'd like to welcome you back to the Bloody Fork Homestead. I'm doing this particular video on the inside today because it's a little bit rainy out, and I have a couple of things on my mind I'd like to share. We kind of began a series looking at the fundamentals of homesteading and going back to what homesteading is all about, is producing things with your own hands. The home is the center of production and not merely consuming things, not the center of consumption, but you're trying to produce some things in the homestead. The one thing that would keep many people from doing that is indebtedness, having too much debt. So they're a slave to a job, or they're slave to having lots of money coming in to make all those payments that are due every month. And we considered that in some detail. But what I would like to address today is simply a question. What drives you to homestead? Why do you want to do it? It's important to understand that homesteading is not just a location. It's not a place way out in the country or way out in the sticks. Reminds me of a cartoon I saw where it said something along the lines of, "I'm going to move to the wilderness and live off the land." And the question is asked, do you know how to hunt or fish or forage? And the answer is no, but I'm going to do it. And the response was, "Good luck to you. I hope you don't die too soon." But homesteading is being able to produce things with the hands. The home becomes the center of production and not simply consuming things. And it's not some kind of far out dream. It's something that you can practice wherever you are. You're producing something in the home. I like the description of Proverbs chapter 31. I know many women don't like this particular chapter, and it can give you some false guilt. I realize that. But the picture that I like in Proverbs chapter 31 has to do with the home being a center of production. And you have this wife, this dignified wife who is producing things in the home. She's buying a field. She's planting a vineyard. She's making belts for the merchants. She's clothing her family. And one of the things that's said in that context in Proverbs 31 is this: she does not fear for the snow, because she knows she's got the family clothed, they're prepared for the winter. And it also says she's clothed with dignity. She laughs at the days to come. Why is that? She laughs no matter what happens. She laughs at it because they're prepared, because she's been producing in the home. I kind of wonder where the husband's at here. What's he doing? She's doing an awful lot. She gets up before daybreak and she has the lamp going, and I don't know what he's doing. I hope he's doing something productive. But it makes me wonder, where's the husband here? But in contrast to this, I think what we find here in Proverbs chapter 31 is a positive picture of production in the home. In contrast to this, I look at many channels, YouTube channels, and also different news items, and it's constantly focused on the negative. You're going to die in 30 days. The doom and gloom is coming. We're running out of diesel fuel. We're running out of gas. We're running out. You're going to freeze to death this summer. The supply chain's been disrupted. You're going to be wiped out in 30 days. And I look at those, and it's 30 days later, and many people are not wiped out yet. But the fact is, that's the kind of thing that sells a lot. Many YouTube channels that have that kind of message over and over again, they'll get a lot of viewers because people are attracted to that. There was an old news idiom that went, if it bleeds, it leads. You put the negative out there, and if it's bleeding, you put it out there because people tend to get attracted to the negative. Well, that's true for the days we live in right now. Instead of focusing on some of the positive of homesteading, people are focused on the negative. I call it apocalyptic fatalism. Everything is going to die. I mean, everybody's going to die. The sky is falling. Ah! Get excited about it. Do something. Act out of fear. Buy my book. Don't get me wrong. I think that there are some rough times coming up, and I believe you need to be prepared. But, you know, those things can become addictive. You can be addicted to the negative apocalyptic language and channels and things that come time after time, day after day. Let me just encourage you. I think that there's three things. I think that we have to have our focus in three different areas. And if we do this, we can be positive about the future. One focus I think we need to have is on God. God is the creator and the sustainer of the universe. And you know what? He cares about us. I don't know why, but he does. He has a love for us. He loved us so much that he sent his only begotten Son. We have a Father who feeds us, who takes care of us, who tells us not to worry about tomorrow. One who's our great shepherd, and he makes us lie down in green pastures. He knows how to provide. Sometimes we forget that when we get our eyes on the negative all the time. We need to get excited. We need to store up more. We don't have enough. We need more Spam. Come on, folks. God is on his throne. The second focus I think we need to have is on others. Our family members, our neighbors, the poor and the needy. I mean, really, if everything hits the fan, like some preppers say, if everything hits the fan, are you going to be so hard-hearted toward everyone else that you're just going to save your own little batch of food and everyone else can go to hell, right? No, I think we need to have a focus on others, looking for their needs, teaching them how to garden, teaching them how to be self-sufficient, self-reliant, not keeping those skills to ourselves, but focusing on others. Everyone is made, I believe, in the image of God. Everyone has worth. We care about others. That needs to be the focus. And there's a third focus I think we need to have. That is our homes. Concentrating on making our homes a center of production, where we produce some of our own food, we make things perhaps that we can sell, we make the home a center of production, and we can laugh at the future, knowing that God gives us the means through hard work to be able to store up things and provide things, not only for ourselves but also for others. Having that focus will go a long way. Thank you for being with my ranting a little bit today. Let me encourage you, it's not all negative. That stuff is addictive. You're always looking for the negative. It's not all negative. There's some positive things. Focus on the positive. Be prepared for the future, but enjoy life. God gave you this life to enjoy a little bit. Let your hair down. Thank you very much.